Hi everyone. Welcome back to English and Everything. I'm really glad you're here because today, I want to share something very useful, especially if you're preparing for a job interview or trying to improve your English speaking skills. This is a simple story from my own life, a day I still remember clearly. It's called Anne's Job Interview. Through this story, you'll learn how to answer common job interview questions in English, in a smart, polite, and confident way. Let's begin. It was early in the morning, around 7 o'clock. I woke up feeling a little nervous, but also excited. I had a job interview that day, a position at a marketing company. It was my first real interview, and I didn't want to mess it up. I got ready carefully, put on formal clothes, tied my hair neatly, and checked my documents twice. Then I stood in front of the mirror, smiled at myself, and whispered, "Today is the day. I feel nervous, but I'm ready." I picked up my CV and left the house. I reached the office building 15 minutes early. That gave me a little time to breathe and think. At the reception, I said politely, "Good morning. My name is Anne. I have an interview at 10 a.m. The receptionist looked up, smiled, and said, "Good morning, Miss Anne. Please take a seat. The manager will call you soon." I sat down, feeling a mix of excitement and fear. I took a deep breath, opened my file, and quickly went through my resume one more time. Then, a man walked into the room. He was the HR manager, Mr. Khan. He looked at me and said, "Good morning, Anne. Please come in and have a seat." I smiled back, stood up, and said, "Good morning, sir. Thank you." We sat down and the interview began. He looked at me kindly and said, "Tell me about yourself." I answered with confidence, "My name is Anne. I'm a third-year BBA student, specializing in marketing. I love communication and digital media. Recently, I worked for 3 months as a crowd controller and coupon verifier at IHNS. He nodded and said, "Why do you want to work in marketing?" I replied, "Because marketing connects people with products. It's creative, it's fast-moving, and it lets me use both ideas and strategy. I enjoy working with people, planning things, and helping brands grow." Then came more questions. He asked, "What are your strengths?" I said, "I'm confident, I'm hardworking, and I communicate well with others." He followed up with, "What's your biggest weakness?" I was honest. "I feel a little shy when I speak in front of large groups, but I'm working on it. I've started participating more in class presentations and group discussions." He nodded, then asked, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" I smiled. "I see myself working as a marketing manager, leading a team and running creative campaigns." Then he asked, "Do you work well under pressure?" I said, "Yes. In my last job, I had to manage a large crowd and verify hundreds of coupons in a busy environment. It was fast-paced and a little stressful, but I stayed calm and focused." After a few more questions, the interview came to an end. He looked at me and said, "Thank you, Anne. You gave very good answers. We'll contact you soon." I stood up and replied, "Thank you so much, sir. It was a pleasure meeting you." And just like that, it was over. I walked out of that room with a smile. Whether I got the job or not, I knew one thing. I had done my best. I had spoken clearly, honestly, and confidently. Now, let's go over a few useful English phrases that you heard in my story. Tell me about yourself. Why do you want this job? What are your strengths and weaknesses? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? It was a pleasure meeting you. These are some of the most common questions in any job interview. And now you know how to answer them in simple English. Before we end, let's practice together. I'll say a sentence, and you can repeat it after me. I am a business student. I have excellent communication skills. I want to work in marketing. I stay calm under pressure. Thank you for your time. Practice these lines every day. The more you speak, the better you'll become. Confidence comes with practice. Thank you so much for listening to my story, Anne's job interview. If it helped you, please like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. We post simple English stories every day, right here on English and Everything. See you in the next episode. Take care. Bye.